Alright, welcome back to Hot Topics TV, y'all. Y'all already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Let's get right into this one. Alright, so we covered a story earlier on another video about the 14-year-old young man who fell from the amusement park ride in Orlando, Florida and lost his life. But more information has come out since, okay? And headline now says that his dad is saying that his son panicked before the Icon Park dropped death. His son panicked. Now, we were wondering if, did he panic and release himself from the harness that was supposed to be holding him, locking him in, and eventually fell out? I've seen people panic on these rides and lose their minds, freak out. Oh my God, I gotta get down, get me down now. Or was this a case of he was not strapped in properly? He was too big for the ride, and he was slipping and felt himself slipping out. Alright, the Missouri father of the 14-year-old boy who died while on the amusement park ride in Orlando, Florida on Thursday, said that his son knew that he was in danger, and he wanted to make sure that no other kid feels that again. He was panicking when he was going up, Tyre Sampson said. He was explaining to his friend next to him, like I said in the other video, I don't know, man. I don't know. If I don't make it down, please tell my mom and dad I love them. But I've done that on rides before myself. I don't know, man. I looked over to my son and I said, boy, if anything happened, just know that I love you. And I always will. But I wasn't serious. I was serious that I loved my son. But I thought, you're pretending to be more afraid than you are. It probably could have been taken as just laugh it off. But his father is saying now that for him to say something like that, he must have felt something. The story goes on though. Sampson's description of his son's fear matches what a woman who told 911 operators that she saw. In a 911 call that was obtained by Daily Mail, the news reporters, a woman claimed that Tyre had not been secured properly in his seat prior to him falling out. They didn't secure the seatbelt on him, she said. He was also breathing just after he fell, she said. But because he had fallen on his stomach, no one could perform CPR on him. His arms and his legs obviously were broken, she said. The Orange County Sheriff Office is investigating the Tyre Sampson's death after he fell from the 430-foot drop tower on Thursday. Sampson retained Ben Crump, famous for his civil rights personal injury claims, who said a fun time at the park should not have ended in tragedy. Sampson said that the ride was the only one who offered to take his 6'5", 340-pound son, something he found suspicious. All the other rides told him he was too big to get on the ride. This was the only ride that took him. I told y'all in the other video, I was at the park a couple of weeks ago getting on rides, my children getting on rides. And it was kind of suspicious to me because I looked at the persons who were operating the rides, and a lot of them, they might have been legal adult age, but they looked like young teenagers to me. And they looked like young teenagers that really didn't care. I even remember seeing one girl set the ride off, and then she went and stooped down in a corner, took out her phone, and the whole time the ride's going around and watching her, and she's texting back and forth with somebody and laughing, like what typical teenage girls do with their phone. They're on it all the time, on social media, talking to your friends, whatever they're doing. So she wasn't paying attention to the ride per se. And I did witness another one telling young kids, lock it. Make sure you lock yourself in. and they went and they checked a couple of rides, locks, to make sure they were locked, but they never got around to checking those kids. Now, those kids locked the ride themselves. What if that ride was not locked properly by that child? You see what I'm saying? So this is just crazy. This is one particular ride said. Sampson said the ride was the only one that offered to take his son. 6 feet 5 inches tall and 340 pounds at 14 years old. That's a big dude. And let's not forget from the last video I did where I stated that he was a honor roll student and he was a star athlete who had dreams of making it to the NFL and playing professional football. I guess he was already blessed with genetics. 6'5", 340 pounds and 6 feet 5. That's a huge man. And it was a boy. He was in Florida with his football team, visiting friends when this occurred. This one particular ride said, "We can take you. Come on. Get on." No one else allowed him to get on the ride. So I'm wondering what happened between now and then that made them say, "Come on. Get on. You can get on this one." We all know from these amusement parks, these rides have height and weight limits, right? And I'm thinking to myself, I have never seen an adult 6'5", 300 plus pounds get on any of these rides, ever. I've never seen a grossly overweight adult get on any of these rides, ever. So the first time I heard this story and I saw a picture of this young man, I said he was too big for that ride. And he probably wasn't properly secured in the ride. And he knew it, and he probably freaked out, felt himself slipping out and freaked out. Probably thought he was going to make it down and he was never going to go on another ride again at this park. But he did not make it down. You know, he described his son for everybody, a star football player, the honor roll student, a St. Louis native, in town to visit his friends through his football program, had just come off a stellar football season, had his NFL dreams in sight. Man, sad. It's sad that they lost him in this manner. The way how the lady described him, though, when she said he fell face down and no one could perform CPR on him, and both legs and both arms were broken, obviously. Damn. Y'all be careful out there. Be careful out there. Talk to me in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this one. I'll catch you on the next video. Hot Topics TV. I'm out. Peace.